Have you ever heard of a court case where the defendant was a pig? No, I'm not talking about a cartoon. This is a real, documented historical event that's as bizarre as it sounds. Let's travel back in time to the year 1386, in the town of Falaise, France. The story starts on a grim note. A pig, yes, a farm animal, attacked a young child. Tragically, the child's injuries were so severe that they later died. In our modern world, the story would likely end there, with a heartbroken family and perhaps the animal being put down. But in the Middle Ages, they had a very different idea of justice. The authorities didn't just deal with the pig on the spot. Instead, they formally arrested it. Imagine that. The pig was taken into custody and held in a local prison, just like any human suspect. It wasn't just locked up and forgotten, it was awaiting its day in court. This wasn't some kangaroo court either. It was a proper legal proceeding with a judge, lawyers, and witnesses. The pig was officially put on trial for murder. The court heard the evidence of the brutal attack. The prosecution laid out its case, and after deliberation, the verdict was reached. The pig was found guilty of murder, but the story doesn't stop there. The sentence was just as formal as the trial. The convicted pig was sentenced to be executed by hanging in the public square. To make the spectacle even more surreal, historical records show that the pig was dressed in human clothes for its execution. It was fitted with a waistcoat, breeches, and even gloves on its front trotters before being led to the gallows. This wasn't just punishment. It was a public moral lesson. The execution was carried out by a hangman, and the event was recorded in the town's official records, costing the town a fair sum of money for the pig's imprisonment and the executioner's services. This might seem utterly insane to us now, but in medieval Europe, animal trials were surprisingly common. They believed all of God's creatures were subject to the same moral and legal laws as humans. From insects destroying crops to farm animals causing harm, dozens of these trials took place. It was a world where the lines between human law, divine order, and the animal kingdom were incredibly blurry. It's a fascinating, if not slightly disturbing, window into the medieval mind. So the next time you think the legal system is strange, just remember the pig of Falaise who was tried, convicted, and executed for murder. History is truly stranger than fiction. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this weird piece of history, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible stories from the past. See you next time.